I'm going to apologize right off the bat. I have a feeling this one is going to be a little bit miserable. It's Saturday. Hopefully y'all slept in a little extra. Those of you working from home, maybe you didn't have to today. It's a little bit dreary outside. We got the overcast. You know, it's kind of just like a slow, put that coffee on at 10 a.m. type of day. You feel me? Can you tell from my hair that it's one of those days? Well, despite those facts I just laid out, I did get my ass outside today with my partner in crime, Adam, my quarantine buddy. While all the trails are closed in the county and in the city, we said, fuck it. Might as well go off trail and get up the mountain. You know how we nomads like to do it. And I'm a little hesitant to say it, but if you were on any of our off-trail series last summer and in the fall and in the early winter, you might know about a couple crazy routes you can do that don't involve any public trails, so you can stay within the lines of the law and still get your ass outside. However, it comes with a risk, obviously. Only do it if you're being very, very careful. Only do it if you know precisely what the route is, and ideally you've done it before with us successfully, so you know what's going on. Check the map, get your Google Maps 3D goggles on, and plot that route out precisely as we did it. You can always reference your old emails with the routes drawn in, as I did for you guys and girls. But realize nobody wants to be going to a hospital right now. They're already overburdened due to the pandemic. So be ultra, ultra careful. Take on the risk at your own risk, I suppose. You don't want to roll an ankle or snap a leg and have to go into the ER and place undue burden on the system that's already overwhelmed at the moment. So make your choices carefully. I guess realize everything you do carries a risk. The workout we're about to do involves accepting a risk for yourself. If you're here viewing, you've just decided that risk is worth it for the benefit you're about to receive from the exercise gods, and that is your boosted immune system to help protect yourself from the COVID, your mental steadiness, the calming factor post-exercise that you're going to get from doing this session. And everybody's going a little bit crazy. I know, I feel it. Maybe you feel it too. This is week 3 coming up. No, week 4 coming up, I think. That was week 3. Who knows? I do feel the aura about of stir craziness. So I hope you do take this risk on if you're physically capable. And you know we reap the benefits. Come on now. I'm talking to you, Manny, Chris, and Jessica, from the heart. Maybe you want to go and do some off-trail action, all right? I trust you guys because I've seen you out there with me, and we conduct ourselves well under the pressure and navigate calmly. And if we need to, we turn back or slow down or change our route as necessary. So just be careful. I had a fun time with it this morning, and I'm back safely. So it is tick season and rattlesnake season. So get yourselves protected. DEET works well. Hey, Breeze in the house, Breeze in the house. Yes, DEET, which is in the typical Cutter brand and off-brand bug sprays. Kevon in the house too, what's up? No meetings today? No hangover from Drinks Friday? I saw you made some lovely concoctions last night on the gram though. Where were we? I don't recall. Anywho, today's going to be awesome. It's going to be a little bit shorter because we're going to pack the intensity in. You need some simple things. I would say that whatever that object is, lovely. Whatever that object is that you can drop on the floor and it's not going to roll around from you. I would say the balled up socks pair. That's going to be a good one. Maybe a bottle cap. You know what? I'm going to use a bottle cap because it's going to get a little more interesting since it'll flop around. So I got my bottle cap. This could be a quarter, a penny, a pen cap, something you can drop, might flip and flop around on you, and you can go retrieve it. That'll be for one of our balance games. Then you need some kind of open top liquid receptacle. I have my Sidecar coffee brand mug here, courtesy of Nastasia. She did a giveaway with Sidecar. I got some beautiful donuts out of it and a gift card. And I got this lovely thing that's pretty hardy, actually. I love a good hardy mug, you know what I mean? One I can drop in the morning when I'm trying to carry too much shit going into the gym and have it not shatter too much. And what else? Comfy floor space. You're gonna need that comfy floor space. Oh, Bloody Marys? That's right. I heard rumors, Manny, that your household was enjoying some morning pre-workout Bloody Marys. Fuck it, you know, it's Saturday. If you're not working, if you're not driving anywhere, just be careful. Have that morning Bloody Mary pre-workout at your own risk, of course. I'm enjoying my little dose of dihydrogen oxide. One of the best out there. Straight from the tap. All right, we ready? Short and sweet. Gonna get nasty. You got your bottle cap thing, pen cap, or quarter, or penny. You got your mug, or a plastic cup, ideally, something that holds some liquid in it, and put some liquid in there. All right. I've got mine pretty close to full, as you can see. It also could use a little cleaner. So get nasty if you want it to be full. And then I got my floor space. I got my mat here, my trusty old mat. Matthew, that's his name. All right, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Today's a quickie. But it might feel like it lasts forever. Okay, step one, really simple. We are going to move through a little salutation, action, warm up all the joints of the body. I'm gonna reach up super high and I'm gonna go to the tiptoes. And then we drop down to the floor and I'm putting my elbows inside the knee line. I'm getting as low as I can, kind of in this little frogger posture. All right, and each time we get down there, I'm gonna lean some weight into the hands, roll up onto the toes, put a little bit of weight inner thigh on the elbow, and I'm gonna roll back, and I'm reaching for the sky again. Calf raise. Drop down nice and low, get into that frogger, lean forward, put some weight into the hands, lift the heels off the ground, we're flat-footed, and we crank it up. Big reach. Each time, test a little pressure in the hands. Eventually, we might go towards that crow. Come on up. Drop down. Warming up the hips. Get super low in the squat. Bend over forward and bow the knees outward. Go to that frog. Put some weight into the hands. Knees are out. Heels on the ground. Let's go. Oh. My heart is starting to beat preemptively because I know in my head what we're about to do, and I'm getting the anxiety from it. Enjoy your ignorance while it lasts, because as soon as I tell you what's going on, you might feel some of that same anxiety. But I'll do you a favor, and I won't tell you too early, so as to minimize that anxious time. We'll just get right to the shit instead. Good, we'll do 10 more. Now, each time I'll be thinking about the crow. So when we go forward and we lean into the toes and into the hands, I'm pushing out with the elbows. And I'm starting to bow up into my feet. It's a little rock forward. Give it a test. Is that the crow? Did I say that right? Shit, I don't remember. I'm a fake yogi. Roll forward. Toes off the ground, one, maybe the other, and drop back down. I'll show you from the front side next. Here's 3 out of the final 10. Roll forward into the arms. If you want, you can take those toes off. Find your little balance point. Here goes 5. Roll forward. 6, a little balance work in the hands. Nice. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Go for that crow. Woo, not bad. Pretty nice. Great. Now we need our bottle cap. And it's real simple. We're on one leg, which you know I love to do. And the beauty of the cord or the bottle cap is when we drop it, it's going to flop around a little bit, probably. Like so. So I don't know exactly where its position is, unless I look at it. And there's the catch. We're going to not look at it. The physical task is this. I'm on one leg. I drop it. Then I'm going to go find it with my hands. And I pick it back up. And I stand up. We're going to do that process, of course, just like this, with our eyes closed. Okay? Whenever we do eyes closed work, especially at home, I need you to first understand your environment. Look at what's around you. Try to make sure you remove or cover with a lot of soft stuff any hard corners or edges or real breakable shit that could fuck you up or get broken itself if you fall. The other caveat is if you feel yourself losing it, you must open your eyes immediately. Don't overcommit and break your face or something else. You dig? Those are the rules with your eyes closed. So right now, get in your environment. Mandy, Chris, Jessica, 3 of you are in the same space, so just kind of understand who's where so you don't elbow anybody in the face. Well, it would be kind of silly. We want to minimize damage, right? Nobody going to the hospital because the medical system is already overwhelmed, all right? I'm going to start on my weak leg, and we're going to do this for 1 minute per leg. So I want you to count how many times you can do it. Again, eyes are closed, you're on one leg, you drop the cap down, you go find it, all eyes closed. And then you come back up, and you do that whole thing with your eyes closed. But if you need the break, go ahead and take the break, open your eyes, or 1, 2 feet, or both. We ready? Starting on the left leg in 3, 2, begin. Drop the cap, go find it. When you find it, stand up and repeat, and we'll hear the bell when the game's over. So for me, the biggest challenge right now is finding the damn thing after I've dropped it. There we go. And there's our time. Stand up. Wow, that was extremely disorienting. I hope you had some fun. Now we do the right leg. Get yourself back. Understand your new boundaries if you have some. Now we're on the right leg. 1 minute. Close your eyes if you want. Begin. Of course, if standing on one leg is a challenge within itself, you're going to try to do this process with your eyes open. Commit to it. Make it a fun exploration. Of course, the standing leg is burning a little bit. Or maybe that's just from the hike. I think. Or the soreness I still have from twist day, number 18. Oh, there it is. There's a bell. Excellent. Wake back up, out of the dream. And now we move to the cup next. It's our last little fun thing before we get to the brutality that I promised you. But it's short-lived. That's another promise. All right. So I've got my mat. This would be ideal on carpet or a rug or something soft and lovely. Before we get to the cup, let me just show you the motion. And then we'll all do it the high stakes version, which is with the cup. I'm on my belly. We did plenty of Supermaning and the like over the past couple sessions, so you should be very comfortable on your belly. This is what we're going to practice first. I'm up. I'm going to use my legs to generate momentum in leaning in one direction. I'm going to reach out with my hands like I'm Ethan Hunt and try to prevent the elbows from hitting the ground. With this one though, the legs can touch the ground. The legs don't have to float, but the arms must float, and you'll see why soon. So I'm here. I'm going to roll in one direction. Look how the arms now came in front of my body. And then I continue rolling until I'm on the belly once more. And I did that whole thing without putting my arms on the ground, without putting my elbows on the ground. Now I'll go in the other direction. Here. Lean. Into the body with the hands, and then back. Real simple. Belly, back, belly, belly. And when we're on our back, our hands go down, and we're on the belly again. You can imagine now what's going to happen. We're going to do all that with the cup in our hands. Got to go super slow. Got to trust the coordination around the shoulder. Got to trust the smoothness that your core will create. This is all twist day stuff. Let's all begin with the cup in the left hand, which for many of us is the weak hand, or the less coordinated hand for me. Make it an extra humbling challenge. If you'd like to see it once, you can see it. Otherwise, you're going to get right ahead and you're going to attempt 1 minute of back and forth with the cup in the left hand. Then we'll do 1 minute back and forth with the cup in the right hand. Realize you're probably going to spill, so act accordingly. Begin. Don't spill. Eyes on the prize. Use your feet. Roll. Keep the hands off the ground. Resist that urge. Good. And then we'll go back. Use your lower body to generate the momentum for the roll. And keep your elbows off the ground. You really have the urge to use the elbow as a post. Figure out how to use the rest of your facilities. Nice. Kind of difficult. Wow. Especially if you follow the protocols. I just tapped my elbow, that's a cheat. And there's our minute. Drop the cup. Give your belly a rest. Kind of fun, kind of strange. Felt pretty good at my twisties. Now we'll put it in the right hand. We'll do it again, starting on the belly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. Cup in the right hand. Let's go. On the belly first. Get to the back. And return home. first fill for me right there. The failure has arrived. Wow. Oh, and some more. Awesome. This is great for shrimping and defensive moves. Understanding how the center relates to the limbs. Oh, relax. Good. That concludes the fun part. Now, we begin the brutality. One of my least favorite things of all time. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's burpees. You're right. You're absolutely right. I hate them. I don't hate them. I dislike them strongly. The experience. But I guess this is an opportunity to get better at some of the things I don't like. And one of those things for sure is the burpee. The theory is if we take on voluntarily those things we don't prefer, and we do it head on without hesitation, we'll build some kind of upgraded will or a sense of perseverance or what have you, however you want to define it, right? So for me, as I'm cooking a lot more at home, it's all about the dishes, all right? I do not want to take care of that shit. I do the preparation, I sit there and eat and relax. I get anxiety thinking about those damn dishes. I don't want to go do the work. I'm full, I got the food coma. I don't want to do anything. I also don't want to let them sit there and get nasty for the rest of the day. I want to take care of it right away. So it's this weird, like, I know it's petty, talking about doing dishes. Bree, you feel me with the burpees? Screw the burpees. So the goal past 2 days was like, all right, as soon as the preparation's done, I'm doing those dishes right away. I'm gonna do them with speed, without hesitation, efficiently. Then it gets done, and I realize, it wasn't so bad. And then I'm chilling, eating my food, not thinking about the bullshit that I have to do. And have like this kind of like this little sense of ownership the rest of the afternoon. I got this little like strut going on. Yeah, I did those dishes. You're damn right. I don't know, probably like a real super petty example of how to demonstrate this idea, but I think you know what I'm getting at. So maybe we're gonna face the burpees together right now, and you pick something else in your life, whether it's as petty as my example, the dishes, or it's something major, and go face it head on. And once you do it, you realize the idea of difficulty is oftentimes greater than the difficulty itself. And if you just go do it and get it done, the whole process is really not so bad. And then you can eliminate the anxiety of needing to do it, which was the real cause of the freak out in the first place. It's like the worry about the worry. Not worrying about actually doing it, or not the difficulty feeling of actually doing it. So just do the damn thing, whatever it is. Here's the deal. You have two options. It could be the full burpee, with the jump, with the push-up, all that good stuff. Like so. And notice my push-ups, I'm really rolling like the worm. So I'm not really doing a strict push-up. You could do that, or you could do just going to the plank. So here, plank. Plank. All right? You choose the style. I'm going for the full deal because, again, I want my dishes all the way clean, and I want to clean the hard ones to clean. Getting all the crevasses. Make it real miserable. do it fully and completely. All right, so that's what I recommend. However, if doing the plank only version is really difficult for you, just do that. You're achieving the thing, which is the hard stuff. We're doing 1, then we're doing 2, then we're doing 3, all the way up to 10, and then 9, 8, 7, all the way back down to 1, and then it's over. I have a 40-second timer looped. So every 40 seconds we get the bell. During that loop time, we need to get the 1. And then the next loop time, we need to get the 2. And the next bell, we need to get the 3. So we have a constant 1 time. When we get towards the 9s and the 10s, we're going to be freaking out because there will be very minimal rest time. But as soon as we get back to like the 5s, we're going to get a lot of rest time left. And I would recommend, in the spirit of HIIT, go as fast as you can to get them done, whatever the number is. We ready? Starting with 1 rep and then probably like 35 seconds of rest, okay? So why don't you do the full version for the first one? Timer's on. In 10 seconds, we'll get the first bell. And all you gotta do is get 1 burpee. There it is. Jump. Push up. Cool. And now we chill for 30 seconds. Easy, right? I agree. Very easy. And I'm waiting, understanding what's going to happen next. We'll hear the bell in 12 seconds, and we're going to get 2 reps. Not bad. Variable HIIT is what this is. 2 reps. Two reps, gotcha. Keep your water nearby. We got plenty of time. Next bell, we're getting 3. 3 burpees. We got done. Very nice. There's the beginning of my heart rate elevation. Starting to feel it. I think I need a little camera adjustment. Don't you? There we go. Next is 4. 4 burpees, make a quality jump, a quality push-up. Here it is. Bring the heart rate back down during the rest. Let it chill. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 reps. And now it starts to suck. Because less than half the interval will be rest. From this point forward. Next we have 6 repetitions. Go. Get your 6 fast. The faster, the more rest time. Good. Bring the heart rate down. Oh boy. Now I feel the power of what this is going to do here. I respect it now. 7 reps coming up. And go. Ah. Oh. 8's up next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 reps. Nine is next in 10 seconds. 9 reps. Go, 9. Are we getting close to the mountaintop? Ten is next. And 3, 2, go. Hang in there. This is the longest one. Nine is next. Go. Hang in there. Do what you can. If you're behind, no worries. Just keep working. Eight. Do the version you can. Seven's up. And 5, 7, 6 is next. We're getting there. 6. Beautiful. 5 is next. Hang in there. This is the easy section. 5. Go. If you've made it this far, you're going to make it all the way. If you've fallen behind, don't worry. Keep moving. Oh, 4 is next. 4. Go. 3 is next. This is the home stretch. Easy. If you've made it to here and got them all, you can begin celebrating now. 3 reps. The end is so near. And it's going to feel so good to have completed. And please, if you didn't get every rep, while you kept working, consider this full completion. Well done. 2 reps. And the sweat's flying. 1 rep left. It's game over. You win. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, wow. 1 rep to freedom. Make it your most triumphant burpee of life thus far. 5, 4, 3, and appreciate your own work ethic if you made it here. Final burpee for celebration. Wow. Oh my Lord. We got it. I hope you can tell I'm not faking it. This is all about sticking together during the shit.
Activity completed.
Thank the Lord, activity completed. Stand together, whether it's over this, which is a real nicety. If we didn't have this, we could still connect. We could do the same workout and connect over the idea of the same numbers and the experience of the same routine and the same time intervals. And even if we didn't do the same routine, we could connect over the concept of taking on challenge. That's what Nomad is. Whether you're using the app, the Nomad workout, whether you're here doing our YouTubes, whether you're in class, live here, once we have the opportunity, the pleasure to do that again, that's what it is. Wherever you are, whatever your situation is, obviously here, no equipment, some equipment, a buddy, no buddy, feeling great, feeling healthy, feeling injured, feeling 50%, 10%, whatever. You're down, you're depressed, you're up, you're happy. You got 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour. We connect over the pact, the agreement to improve ourselves through taking on challenge. I'm gonna go home and do my dishes after dinner, cooking. Figure something else out today that you can do. Maybe it's not even a task in the physical sense. Maybe it's just a thought process. Maybe you've been down about what's happening. And then cleaning your dishes would be, how can you see all the same stuff, the same events, the same constraints, environmental settings, and see it in a more positive fashion. Find opportunity in it. And again, none of this has to be extreme. It can be tiny, it can be petty, like my washing the dishes. I'll say it again. You could talk about making your bed. Last week it was all about me doing my damn dirty laundry that's been sitting around. Find another thing. You just did something amazing. If you did this, who can do the math, by the way? Can somebody do that math? How many burpees did we do? 1 to 10 and then 9 down. Somebody please do that math. It's like 100 maybe? 95, 94? Anybody? Help me. Please help me. I don't know much simple maths. When I get the answer, I'll let you go free. And oh, that's a guess. Okay, fine. I'll open my calculator. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. That's 45. We did that twice. So that's 90 plus 10, 100 on the dot. A century of burpees. Congratulations. Because again, we didn't double up the 10s, we went 1 to 10 and then back 9. Oh. Damn, that was serious. Well done. Bree, Nasim, Kivan, Manny, Jessica, Chris, whoever else is out there doing this later. Fucking bravo. Absurd. That was intense. He did 100 burpees. It's badass. Tomorrow, Sundays, we're back to long stretches. And as I promised to Manny already, one-legged hamstring stretches, 5 minutes per leg, maybe 6. We'll see. Bree, you'll love those because you can like fucking invert. You're crazy with the hamstring stretches. No fitness work. Well, it's all fitness work. No serious output. No physical output tomorrow. It's all holding those stretches and working this muscle. The tolerance of the stretching discomfort so we can be progressive with the stretch. So prepare for that. You did a lovely job this week. If you're choosing to do these things, you are way, way ahead of how people are treating this situation. All right, give yourself a pat on the back. And now be done with that shit and go pass that on to somebody else. Maybe you give them these workouts to do. Maybe you give them something else to do. Maybe it's just an idea. Who knows? Do your damn dishes. Make your bed. Whatever it takes, give yourself that progressive mindset. Be positive. Take the opportunities as they come. Make the best out of it, even though it's a bullshit situation. Very difficult, sad, scary. It's innovation. Innovation comes out of times like these. Not just like technological innovation in business, but innovation in how we treat each other, how we take care of each other, how we take care of ourselves, how we see life and opportunities. So innovate in your own life along those lines. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening to me rant, as always. And you're the greatest. Don't forget it. Act accordingly.